Hey, it's Brian with Old Man New Tech, and today we're taking a look at comparing two sets of budget headphones. Now, you know I love my budget active noise canceling headphones, and I love it when they hit like the $50 mark because sometimes you're getting great quality and sometimes you're getting basically a budget headphone. So we're going to take a look at two of them, and I'm going to show you how often one of these things can be not like the other.
No way!
So we're taking a look at the Tranya H10 active noise canceling wireless headphones, and we're also taking a look at the OneOdio A30 active noise canceling headphones. Both coming in at the same price on Amazon. I'll throw the links for those prices down below, so check them out when you get a chance. But first, the reason I do this is I am trying to find the best deals on budget electronics for you at the highest quality so that you can make great buying decisions out there. So if you could support the channel, head down below, hit subscribe, bang that little bell, and you'll get notified next time new videos come up. Also, throw some comments down below. Let me know what you think. I mean, the reason I'm doing this comparison right now is because one of our viewers suggested that I review the OneOdio A30 headphones after seeing my review on the Tranya H10s. They said, hey, you got to check these out. So I actually did that, and now you're going to see a total comparison because I've done reviews on both of these already. But let's take a look at these up close and personal. Alright, so right away you're going to notice some differences in the way these headphones are positioned just by the size of the box. Now I know I'm going to get a little bit more inside the Tranya H10 box. Now granted, these do cost the same price right now on Amazon. I'll shoot the links down below for you so you can check out the latest pricing, but the boxes do have some differences, and you'll see that Qualcomm aptX HD chip technology is prominently displayed on the H10s, while the wireless active noise canceling headphones from OneOdio, the A30s, have they're touting their 26 decibel noise canceling depth, but they also have a lot of the same features, and some of the specs are kind of a little strange on here. They say they come with a micro USB, which I know this package does come with a USB-C. Don't know why they didn't update that, but this is what the boxes look like on the outside. But what really matters is what's inside these boxes, so let's magically unbox them. Alright, so right away we notice some really big differences in how these products are packaged. So with the OneOdio A30s, they come with the sack, I always call it. And this is the sack that comes with headphones when they are really trying to cut corners, and it keeps the headphones somewhat protected from dust and what have you, but it's not going to provide you any sort of structural protection if you're going to be packing these away for a vacation. So that's the first big difference I noticed. I'm just taking them out there for you so you can check them out. Then Tranya steps up with the H10s in providing a nice turtle type case with their headphones, and this is a real nice touch, especially for headphones at this price point. We'll just unzip these for you and open them up. Okay, again, I'm noticing some differences here. Tranya went to the trouble of wrapping their headphones, and Tranya also has a nice pocket inside of their case to hold my accessories. This is my USB-C charging cable as well as a 3.5mm jack. One difference I noticed that the OneOdio company did was they included an airplane adapter for your headphones in case you want to go to that two-prong doohickey thing inside the airplane armrest. But let's look at the headphones themselves. I think you're going to be kind of surprised by what you find here. Now the OneOdio headphones, again, out of the box, they seemed okay, and you know what? I actually reviewed these before I reviewed the Tranya H10s. You've got nice aluminum in the headband. They even have setting labels on here. That's kind of a nice thought. Cushioning is ample, and they do go out of the way to put some branding on the headphones themselves. I thought this was kind of cool because it's not going to show fingerprints, this little design here on the side, but they do feel kind of plasticky. One thing that is a deal breaker for me too is whether or not these budget headphones are able to pivot 90 degrees, because this will provide you so much more comfort than ones that are locked into place. And out of the box, I also noticed that the OneOdio A30s have a lot of cushioning. A lot of that memory foam cushioning is really nice, but it does leave a little bit less space for my ears. And also, one thing I noticed that's nice about these headphones is that they clearly label the L and the R for your right and left ears. So I guess I gotta flip these around. Right, left. There you go. Now on to the all-important features. Now this is where I'm seeing big differences, and I'll run into this right now. Instead of like a rocker buttons here, we have separate buttons for the power and the volume. They also are a little bit plasticky feeling. They rattle around in there a little bit. And here's the 3.5mm jack. But then also they have a hard switch, and you have one setting. It's either on or off for A and C. And so if you want your active noise canceling, you are either on or off, and it's a switch. And notice that I haven't powered the headphones on, but the power's on now with that switch. So if I forget about this, if I set it down and walk away from it, these headphones will be dead the next day. Again, we have the USB-C charging. That's also something that is a must with today's electronics. Now on to the Tranya H10s. I notice that they're really light coming out of the case. And there is ample space for my ears inside this cushioning. Now the cushioning doesn't seem quite as thick as the A30s. However, I can tell you from experience that it is a very comfortable headset, at least for my ears. Now they do label left and right inside the cups too, but it's very faint. I had to squint a little bit to look at it. Now Tranya decided to go with an all flat black matte finish on this headphone, and that also will not show fingerprints, and it kind of has an almost rubberized feel to it. You can see some vents here, and these are where your microphones are positioned. Their controls are on the right hand side, and they have separate buttons for all of the individual controls, including the up and down volume. Then they also have the active noise canceling, and again, this is where Tranya is separating itself from the other budget headphones. They're providing 3 settings for active noise canceling. You can have it off, you can have transparency mode, where you're hearing your surroundings and some ambient noise, and then they also have total active noise canceling. And they also have the power or function button here on the front of the right hand side, and you can turn the headphones off and on, and when you turn them off, the active noise canceling goes off as well, so you're not going to be killing your battery by accidentally leaving it on. Again, Tranya provided plenty of cushioning for the headband. They have a metal plastic hybrid frame for their headband. I would say it's quite a bit lighter than the A30s, but it still feels like it's a quality headset. Now let's go show you guys the fit. Alright, and we're back, and now I have the OneOdio A30s in my hand, and I'm going to try these on, kind of let you know how they feel, because again, the quality on the A30s is feeling a little bit more plasticky, but they do have a lot more cushion on them than the Tranya H10s. Okay, again, all that cushioning is really closing in on my ears, so I'm getting somewhat of a claustrophobic feeling from them, and I can feel them making contact with the outer edges of my ears. But I still like them. I like the way they look, and the cushioning is very comfortable. Now the Tranya H10s, again, I have to really check them out to see which one is the right side and the left side, and it is in there. You can see that R lightly printed on the inside of there. But let's see how the Tranya H10s feel on my noggin. Ooh, let's adjust them a little bit. Alright, I like the way these adjust. It's a little bit smoother than the OneOdio. Alright, so again, these didn't have as much or as thick a padding on them as the OneOdio A30s. I do have more room inside the cups for my ears, so I'm not really feeling any sort of contact on my ears. Thus, I'm getting more of a comfortable fit with the Tranya H10s. Now, I've had a lot of you guys out there ask me, are the cups big enough for my ears? I have big ears. Well, these actually kind of fit the bill for that. I don't have enormous ears, but I can definitely tell when I have a set that has like a smaller clearance inside the cups. Again, these have a little bit of a lower profile than the OneOdio A30s, and the Tranya H10s again are very comfortable. I'm feeling very little discomfort here on top with the padding up here. They adjust a lot smoother than the OneOdio A30s, and I like the flat black matte finish on these. They're not going to show fingerprints. So I gotta say the Tranya H10s definitely feel a lot better, and they feel like a lot more of an expensive headset over the OneOdio A30s. And again, they cost the same price. Now, as far as the chips that these sets are rocking, the OneOdio A30 has the QCC3003 chip in it. So it has a Qualcomm chip, but it is not a comparison because the Tranya H10s have a Qualcomm aptX chip that it's rocking inside. So I'm actually getting better sound separation and a little bit less latency with the Tranya H10s. Actually, almost no noticeable latency whatsoever. Now with the OneOdio A30s, I'm actually getting a little bit of latency when I'm pulling up YouTube videos on my cell phone. But when I synced it to my Fire Stick, I was getting no noticeable latency. Since they both have Bluetooth 5.0, I'm able to get 40, 50 feet away from the source with no breakup. Now the H10s have an adaptive 4-mic system built into it for phone calls and call clarity. You will notice that the H10s have a much better call quality than the OneOdio A30s, which is kind of weird because they both claim to have CVC 8.0 active noise canceling for their calls. But again, the H10 has the advantage on that. Now when it comes to active noise canceling, there is a major difference between these sets. The OneOdio A30 does do active noise canceling, but you only have the choice of having it off or on. And again, that switch is a big deal killer for me. When I accidentally leave that switch on, I don't want to have a dead headset when I wake up in the morning. The active noise canceling on the H10s, on the other hand, turns off automatically when you turn the headset off. And the H10s are rocking full active noise canceling, a transparency mode, and off. So you actually have 3 settings for your active noise canceling. Now, as far as the quality of the active noise canceling, again, the H10s really are dominating over the A30s. The reason being is that with the A30s, I'm getting a lot of that, what I call white noise, which is typical in budget active noise canceling headphones. The H10s, however, have no such problem. When I turn on that active noise canceling, all of the background noise just drops down to almost nothing, and I'm not hearing that hissing white noise in the background. As far as music quality goes, they both really do have a lot of bass and a lot of richness to their sound. I would give a little bit more bass to the H10s, and I tended to like the warmer sound on these a little bit better. H10s do sound a lot better at higher volumes, and also there is very little difference when you activate the noise canceling in the bass levels. You do hear a little bit warmer of a sound, but they just sound a little bit better when you activate the noise canceling. Can't say the same for the OneOdio A30s because when I activate the noise canceling, the bass level drops quite substantially. I would say between 10 to 20%. Okay, so my final thoughts on the Tranya H10s and the OneOdio A30s. Well, you know, it's a big world out there. There are a lot of headphone choices, but the Tranya H10s really kind of stood out to me. They come with a case, which is really classy. The overall experience for the Tranya H10s is just a nicer, richer experience. I feel like I'm getting, you know, a more expensive set of headphones, and I'm getting the performance to back that up. The music quality is great. The call quality is decent, even though I really don't use these for phone calls. And they're incredibly comfortable. Plus, I like the fact that these are actually quite a bit lighter than the OneOdio A30s. I think that extra cushioning on these actually weighs them down a little bit. But again, the OneOdio A30s, you know, they feel like a budget set of headphones. The buttons rattle a little bit more in them, and they just feel a little bit more plasticky. The Tranya H10s, on the other hand, they just have an overall classier feel to them. I enjoyed the richness of the headphones. I like the finish on them, and I like the fact that my ears fit really good inside of them, and I can wear them with my glasses comfortably. And I like the fact that they turn off completely when I power down the headset itself. And I really did enjoy my experience with these headphones. So finally, if I have to go with a buy this, not that, well, I definitely would go with a buy the Tranya H10s. These are an awesome value right now. They're some of the best quality headphones that I could find at this price. So the OneOdio A30s, they're decent. They're just not meeting up to the value that you're getting with the Tranya H10s. But hey, I want to know what you guys think. If you found some great treasures out there that are coming in, you know, and around that $50 mark, shoot me some comments down below. I'll reach out to the companies, or I may just plop some money down and buy them myself for the review. because as always, I give you my honest opinion on these devices. But until next time, have some fun out there. Hey, this is Brian with Old Man New Tech. We can't make this channel happen without you, so please hit subscribe and smash that bell down below. And if you're looking for product links, you'll find them there too. Thank you.